Well, I do my Thanksgiving message Thursday morning. And I'll give you the subject. So maybe this might entice you to come. I don't know. But we want to talk about Thanksgiving Thursday morning. But we will talk about, the subject would be the value. What is value? Something that's worth something. The value of scraps. Anybody ever pick up cans and try to get rid of? The subject will be Thursday morning. The value of scraps. So if I give you that now, you will come Thursday morning. Yes. What you said, Marie?
Scraps.
Value of scraps. I gave that message in Africa maybe 15 years ago when I visited Nairobi, East Africa. And we had the service in a place called Kissy Town. You want to see Brother Rochi smile. We asked him, do you know anything about Kissy Town? Boy, he would smile. He would say, what did you know about Kissy Town? So I gave that message in Kissy Town. And I had some scraps. And I threw the scraps. I had a lot of scraps. And as I closed the message out, I threw the scraps out among the people. A lot of people. In Africa, people go to church. I think I gave that message here once, but I would like to talk about it again, the value of scraps. And we will do that on Thanksgiving morning. It is always a blessing to give thanks at all times. Yes. That's why David said, I will bless the Lord at all times, and his praises, his thanksgiving, shall continually be in my mouth. I will utterly speak out those words of thanks to God for having blessed us. And so this is what David was saying. And I want to encourage you this morning to very often, take time out to tell God thank you. You may not be the best person when you evaluate yourself. You may not be the best person in the world. That's saying a whole lot. You may not be the best person when you think of yourself and you compare yourself to someone else. You may not be the best person. You might say, Brother Kelly is better than me. Of course, I don't say that. I wouldn't say that. I might say someone else is better than me. But it doesn't matter how you evaluate yourself. When we bless the Lord, it is time to evaluate God, to look at him and to see what he is doing and how he is doing it in our life. Every day that God wakes up in the morning and people say start us on our way, we have something to tell God thank you for. Marie made mention of her relatives being sick, and she made mention of someone being near homegoing, that means near dying. But I assure you, if you take a look at the newspapers, and that person that are near death is still living, I assure you, every minute of the day, somebody's going. Amen. So if you are able to stay 5 minutes longer or 10 minutes longer and have an opportunity to tell God thank you, take time out. Take time out of your busy schedule. And some of us are so busy doing nothing. You know, I was busy this morning, sitting on the side of the bed, pretty much dressed, I looked at my watch. I said, oh, I got to get out of here. Sometimes busy doing nothing. But if God has been good to you, if you are able to inhale and exhale, give it out and take it in, give it out, take it in. That's a miracle in just breathing. You inhale oxygen and you exhale carbon monoxide. And I said carbon monoxide is poison. So suppose you couldn't get it out. Suppose you couldn't get it out. You'd be rushing to the doctor. If you don't believe, ask my son. He wasn't breathing right. Not like he thought it was. But I looked for his car. I didn't know where he had gone. But someone let me know that he saw a text message and said that Jonathan was in the hospital. When I found out he had been and back so often, our time is taken up thinking of ourselves, doing for ourselves, looking in the mirror at ourselves. And we didn't take time out to tell God thank you. God deserves your worship.
Amen.
God deserves your praise. God deserves you saying thank you. For he is our God and we are his people. Let me just touch the message that I've been touching for a few days.
Matthew.
It's called the what? The price is right. The price is right. And this, we know of Bob Baker. Bob Barker. Yeah, okay. I do get mixed up when I'm saying Baker. I know a Baker. So it's easy for me to call him Bob Baker. But Bob Barker, one of the most well-known hosts of CBS, daytime vision, daytime show. The Price is Right. And I thought of this lesson as I went along, thinking of lessons. How Bob took time out and called people from the audience. And I will be talking today about how excited people are to be called from the audience and be told the price is right. And as they run down the aisle, and some of them give a little show before they get down the aisle, they dance. Anybody ever watch? Yes. Do you really? Yes. Nobody never told you it was a sin to watch TV? They told me that years ago, but I know it's not a sin. It depends on how you accept it. But they dance as they come down the aisle because they've been told that the price is right. They have a chance to go down to bid on an item, with a little clock, bicycle, car, and offer the price. And whoever gets the closest to this price or get the price is the winner. So everybody are not winners. But what impressed me is that how Bob called people out. And as they come down the aisle, as they walk down this auditorium, or down those steps coming up to the place to bid, they dance. And sometimes they're dressed like a clown because they want to get somebody else's attention. And sometimes they're dressed otherwise. Young people dress like old folk, and old folk dress like young people. But it's common to see how people act when they have been called to just bid or to try, to make an effort to get a prize. My lesson comes from Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28. where Jesus made a call. And he didn't specify you by color, by what you have on. But he specified you with the idea of whosoever will. Let him come. But he says in that 28th verse, Jesus said, come unto me, all ye that labor and what? Heavy laden, and I will do what? Give you rest. As I went back through this lesson, and I'm always digging, I said, it's amazing how many of us don't talk, son. Tell him he can't talk. Yes. Because you talk, she won't hear what I'm saying. But how often we hear or feel the presence of the Lord that we should come. Amen. But we don't dance. We don't get excited when the Lord calls us to come to receive the prize, to be blessed of him. Sometimes we linger, we tarry, we wait. And sometimes God calls us young, but we don't hear. Too many other things are going on in our lives. God called me at an early age. I never forget my calling. That's why at age 27, I was prepared to pastor. Of course, I didn't know I was prepared, but the bishop knew I was prepared, and he sent me here to pastor, 28 years old. Now, you know what I normally say when I say I was 28. Young and
good looking.
Good looking. You got it. You got it. Good. I said there's so much you don't believe it, right? But young, God has a way of calling people. Call you young. God need us. I know some of us is past 20 now. But God need us while we are young. He can use you when you get old, like me now. Somebody asked me the other day, how old are you now? Pastor, I said 28. I mean, I turned my age around. Instead of being 82, I said 28. But the idea that God speaks to us at an early age, and sometimes we're too stubborn to listen. And here he is speaking to everyone that has a problem. Now, you that do not have a problem, no problem. No problem at all. When you raise your hand, God, I want to know what you eat and what you drink. Because all of us have something wrong with us. Amen. But of course, we also have something right with us. You agree with that, Brother Morgan? We have something wrong and we have something right. God is calling us because if we don't have anything right, he can make it right. Amen. Listen at these words. Come unto me, all ye that labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. What a call. So there's no age limit in that call. Is it, Brother Vic? No, there's no age limit. But God has a purpose in our call. Sometimes you say, well, I'm going to wait till I get a little older. You know, they think church is for old folk. It is. Look at Kabila. It's for old folk. But it's also for young people. God can use you at an early age. When we're young. Call us while we're young. He can use us while we're young. He can use you when you get old too. But he can use you while you're young. Come unto me, all ye that labor and heavy laden. The heavy laden meaning is weighted down with sin. All ye that sin. Am I exempt from sin? No. It doesn't mean I'm practicing sin. See, there's a difference in sin and practicing sin. When Christ comes into your life and saves you, you don't practice sin. But you are a sinner, the scripture says, and saved by grace. Ephesians said, now are ye saved through faith. Through grace, through faith are you saved. So it was God's grace, it was God's mercy. Grace is unmerited love. That's what grace is. And God saved us through unmerited love. God reached out for us when we didn't know any better. God reached out for us when we were in sin, and he reached out for us how? With mercy. God reached out for us with mercy. So when we make one day to the next day, one day to the next day, sometimes we need to just stop and say, Lord, I thank you for what you did for me yesterday. Amen. Thank you for what you're doing for me right now. Because sometimes we think we're so good, you know. We got saved 20 years ago. We're so good now. And I used to do this when I was sick. I used to. My God. David said, I'll bless the Lord. Even in my young age, I will bless him. In my old age, I'll turn and give God some thanks. Now, this is Thanksgiving also. But anyhow, this is not my message for Thanksgiving. What did I say I was preaching Thanksgiving? I didn't say scraps. I said the value. The value of scraps. See, that African back there, he wouldn't know how to appreciate it. But God has been good to us. Amen. And you have something to thank God for. Oh, yes. I'm complaining about my hip. Thank God I got a hip. You can't feel good all the time. You don't have to feel bad all the time, but you can't feel good all the time. But however you are, whatever comes your way, you owe God some thanks. Amen. Amen. Thank you, God, I thank you. And sometimes, let me just throw this in because see my girlfriend here with her husband. You know, I have girlfriends too. Y'all judge me? I see Steve here with his wife. She comes at 11 o'clock. But sometimes you need to thank God for your wife. Yes, sir. Thank God for your husband. Yes, that's right. Thank God for your children. Amen. There's something to thank God for. Yes. That's why we can say, in all thy ways, acknowledge in all your ways, whether you good or bad, in all thy ways, acknowledge him. Is that what the Bible said? And what? And who? He. Direct your path. That means God will direct your steps. You walk in the presence of God. God uses you when you bless him. David, blessed of the Lord. Remember when David was he's the God. Yes, he was, but he sinned too. David sinned. I don't get no glory out of David's sin. But I get peace knowing that God forgave him. Amen. Cried out to God. create within me a clean heart. Because when the heart is messed up, you messed up. I don't care how good you look. When your heart messed up, you messed up. A clean heart is a desire. A clean heart presents and offers to the flesh, offers to the body. A clean heart is a desire to do the right thing. Pastor, why you say that? I never heard you say that before. I always say things that I never heard before. But this you did even say, the heart is the seat of your emotions. You heard me say that? The heart is the seat of your ideas and your thoughts. So when God creates within us a clean heart, He creates within us a desire, not just to eat the right food, Marie, which is good, but He creates within us a desire to do the right thing. And you might say, well, what's that, Pastor? I mean, that's God speaking to you. And all you do is make a change. And I'm coming, I'm giving it, I'm sacrificing myself. Here I am, Lord. Here I am. Wretched and done, weak. But now I'm strong. When I trust God for strength, when I trust God for help, then I know where my help comes from. And so, I'm getting excited here. Said him to come. All you that labor and heavy laden,